Who needs all that? I'm ready. Skip all that mess. Let's just get after it, right? Good evening, everybody. It's Tuesday, and this is the Overland Radio Show, and I am one of your hosts. My name is Lee, and Ashley is in the background trying to get all her hound dogs and kids corralled and put away for the night so that they don't disturb her. So, anyway, tonight's show is it's another one of just Ashley and I together. Honestly, I'm enjoying doing these a little bit more than having guests all the time because it becomes a challenge to try to track people down and coordinate schedules. And as far as Ashley goes, that she's easy to abuse when it comes to making her do the show. I just call Jeff and he takes care of it. So anyway, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Not kidding. But tonight I thought we would talk about some stuff that's been going on with regard to trail closures. And I've seen a lot of stuff going on the internet. As a matter of fact, one of the other shows that is on our platform, the Off-Road Podcast, they've done an episode about it as well. So, I thought we'd talk about that a little bit. And so with that being said, I guess Ashley, you okay? All right, here we go.
I'm good now. Literally, as soon as you hit the timer end, the kids went running by, so it was safe.
Yeah, too funny.
Perfect timing.
So, before we get going into the trail closure stuff, and I have some stuff pulled up on the web and I'm going to go through and we'll talk about that a little bit.
Okay.
I actually got a new ride this week.
I did get a new ride. I am officially no longer a Toyota person.
She's a Nissan girl now.
I'm a Nissan girl.
Michael Hayden, I know you're in there because I saw your comment, but
his jaw probably just hit the floor. What the fuck just happened?
Michael and Sarah have been on some pretty cool little adventures. They just put out a video up at Denali and all that, so that's pretty cool. Go watch that all over Overland. But yeah, so what did you buy?
So I ended up with the 23 Platinum Pathfinder.
Nice.
Bougie is all get out. Not even gonna lie. I actually test drove their Rock Creek version, which is their off-road edition, but it just didn't ride as well as the Platinum does. I was really kind of disappointed after the test drive. I thought, man, I'm not gonna like these Pathfinders. But I needed something smaller than the Sequoia. The Sequoia was just way too big for my little bitty butt in the front seat, and the kids were, they still got their room. And Jeff's, oh my God, this man has already been. It needs this. It needs this.
Look at Chad, but will she build it out and use it? Yeah, exactly.
One,
even Michael's like, wait, what?
I know. So I will say I like the drive of this one so much better than the Sequoia.
Yeah.
Which hurts me to say because, I've been Nissan since 2019, or Toyota since 2019. Crap, I don't even know what I drive anymore. But I'm liking it. I feel like now that it's smaller, I can handle it a lot easier, so I could take it out on some trails. It says it's 4-wheel drive. I have not figured out how to engage the 4-wheel drive yet, but it does have the little shifter where you can do the sport mode, the eco mode, snow, dirt, mud, all of those. So I'm wondering if that's just what it means. But I've only had it for a few days, so we'll see what kind of mess I can get caused with it.
Nice. Well, congratulations. That's pretty awesome. So
yeah.
I'm going to say that maybe, and Jeff's going to disagree with me, but I think you should do just a very mild build on it. Nothing spectacular.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it low key because you got a 4Runner that's totally capable, right?
Oh yeah.
So there you go. Well, what engine does this one have in it? Does it have the 310 horsepower V6?
I know it's got the V6, so I'm assuming.
It's a great engine. It's lots of power.
It's got some get up and go. Lot more than the Sequoia did.
There's an idea.
There you go. Well, it will pull it pulls 6,000 is the tow capacity on it, which I was really impressed with that. So it'll pull the Cricket no problem. But yeah, it's nice. I like it. It's got that chestnut interior on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
So I've kind of been kicking around the name Penny because it's kind of that penny color on the inside.
There you go.
But we'll see.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, next question or the next topic, real quick, before we get into the main topic tonight, is this weekend is number 3 on the Polar Bear Camping Club.
I know.
Place at the Gypsy Camp in Arkansas, which is just south of Palm Springs. I've been looking at it on some Google Maps and something and website and all. It looks like a pretty cool place. Amelia and I are going to go Friday.
Are you? Okay.
She was not happy that she missed the last one. And so, yeah, so I'm going to just let her skip out of school early, and she and I are going to head over Friday.
Nice.
And hang out. So the question though becomes,
am I going to be there?
Are you guys going to be there?
So Jeff has.
Oh shit! Here it goes. I knew it.
Jeff has like the frame of the kitchen built. The countertop's still not on there. See, the kitchen is officially a quarter of the way done.
You don't need the kitchen to camp, folks.
But that's got the heating and the plumbing and all of that there.
Didn't you buy a diesel heater from our?
No, we didn't buy it.
What the hell?
Talk to your boy,
Chad.
No, not that boy. The other boy.
Oh, he didn't buy it?
No, I asked him.
Jesus, man. Y'all made me do all this work. Y'all got to follow through. Jeez.
Talk to your favorite person that you enjoyed tormenting me and have him torment me.
I know. Jeff, man, come on. Anyway, the weather's going to be fairly, I think, pretty good. Or according to let's look at it again. I haven't checked it this afternoon, but it looked like it was going to be pretty nice. So,
he was trying to talk about taking one of these days off this week to like really work on it. But now OSHA's coming back out tomorrow. And then we've got a leak detection company coming in on Thursday morning to try and find the leak in the house somewhere in the foundation. So, yay.
So here's the deal. Friday, it's going to be sunny and 67. Saturday, it's going to be 70 and sunny. And Sunday, it's going to be 76 and sunny.
Okay. What's it overnight?
So at night, 52. Well, Friday night's 38. But then Saturday and Sunday, it's in the 50s.
That's not bad.
But you guys have a tent. Why can't you come and bring a tent?
We have because all we have is the Gazelle. We don't have like anything to sleep on.
That's all you need.
We don't have
But I'll have the trailer with me with another tent. You and Jeff can have it and the kids can have the tent.
Just sleep on the ground.
Yeah. Look here. I'll save that for off camera. Anyway, I'm just kidding. So the weather is going to be fantastic. So for those of you that haven't already registered, Chad would have to tell us and he's in here, whether or not there's space available and how many. I don't even know how many we have now, but the weather is going to be fantastic. And Chad, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there's like a pizza competition, something like that maybe going on. So anyway, the Polar Bear Camping Club is not really going to be a polar bear this weekend.
No, not at all.
It's going to be a little more mild, so much so that there has been talk of maybe doing a float.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
I think it would be.
Jeff's got the new slides for the refrigerator coming Thursday. So I don't know what's going on. Earlier, he was trying to have me hold a couple pieces of wood together so he could screw it in, but there's too much flex and I couldn't get it. So we'll see.
Well,
I need another pair of hands.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Chad says there are 5 spots left. 95 people are registered.
Okay. Well, my spot may or may not be available, people, because, my husband can't get the camper together.
Why you always got to pass the buck? You could get out there and help.
I tried and help him, but I'm not allowed to help. Gavin's told him repeatedly to call people, to ask friends to come help. And he's like, but I got to build it as I go.
Yeah, it's probably safe to say you probably shouldn't help because, you and power tools probably not.
I do actually pretty well with power tools as long as it's not a chainsaw.
Oh dear Lord. Okay.
We learned that one the hard way in Arizona. It just kind of bounced on the log and didn't actually cut anything.
Oh dear Lord. Yes.
I
Well,
admit it. I admit it.
I have to say that that sounds like a pretty good turnout with the weather being the way it is. I think it's going to be a really good turnout. So
I
I'm going to
agree.
go early. I don't know if anybody else is, but if you are, we'd love to have the company and come hang out with us. And
If we get to go, we may or may not have the Pathfinder toe in the cricket to break it in, get it dirty.
well, I mean, you guys haven't done anything in so long. It
I
doesn't matter if the
know.
kitchen's ready. Everybody, look, I got I got a stove. I have, all that stuff. All you really need is somewhere to sleep and some heat because
Yep.
it'll be a little chilly at night. But
Yeah.
you can use a buddy heater. I got a buddy heater. I'll bring it and you can use it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's all we need is just a place to sleep and a
I
way
mean,
to keep
stop being
warm.
an underachiever for God's sake.
Talk to your boy.
No, no, it's
Yeah, talk to
you
your boy.
you pull those purse strings. We already know how this works.
I ordered slides today. That way I knew they got ordered.
I'm just teasing with you. Anyhow, so let's move on to the main thing. But before we do, I want to take a moment and thank our sponsors. Chad from Overland Attic, there in Nixon, Missouri. He's now a dirt box dealer, and if you haven't seen the dirt box, he has one on his Ram. It's a really cool topper, I guess, if you will. And at the last polar bear camp out, Chad had like I don't know, 32 or 40-inch, whatever, TV in the back of it. So we were watching Apple TV there because we had the Starlink. Michael says I was his kitchen. That's probably about the most true statement there ever was. And
Probably.
it was if Michael showed up today and wanted to go camp, I'd be cooking for him, I'm sure.
Well, that's because he eats SpaghettiOs.
Anyway, so thanks to Chad at Overland Attic for supporting us for so long. We really, really appreciate it. Special thanks to Midland Radios and Midland USA and Theo at Rugged Bound. He's always done a good job for us. So
they're amazing. I got to get with Midland about putting a radio in the Pathfinder.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. You're gonna need to get it muddy first, and not like a little pothole like you did with the Sequoia.
Hey, you know what? The Sequoia, I trenched the hell out of school property.
Jeez. All right, so yeah, special thanks to all of those for supporting us. So tonight's topic is the trail closure issues, and I know that I'll step on toes tonight because I have a very strong opinion about some of the organizations, but I also have a strong opinion about some of those that I think are doing an amazing job with the trail closures. Most of you know about the ones that happened out in Moab. That was a big, huge hit. And there was a lot that went on about that. But there was also a lot of topic or talk about a few of the ones in Arkansas recently. And then if any of you are familiar, Ashley, have you heard of the Blue Ribbon Coalition?
I have not heard of the Blue Ribbon Coalition. What's that?
So it's an organization, and they're fighting to keep trails open, but they're doing it. They do it a little differently. They're extremely, and I don't know if aggressive is the word to use, but they're very proactive, and they're very
vocal.
They're in the face of the people who are wanting to try to close these trails out. They're constantly, and so I'm going to try to get them to come on with us at some point in time, hopefully pretty soon, because there's a lot of stuff. Like right now, there are 10,000 miles just in Utah that these guys are fighting to keep these trails open.
That's amazing.
And I'm just going to name off a few of them. Some of you may have heard of these or been in these areas, but you got Trail Canyon, like the Henry Mountains, which is kind of the southeast side. Dinosaur North, if you guys have never been up into the Dinosaur area, it is just amazing. You should go there. The San Rafael Swell, it's been pretty popular. The San Rafael Desert, Canyon Rims, Gemini Bridges, Dolores Canyon, all these places, they're pretty. Hang on a minute. I got to put this in here. Jeff, just let me pause for a second. Jeff, Chad at Overland Attic has a Y adapter for the heaters, and I think it'll fit the Halkeries or whatever they're called. If it will fit one, pick up one of the Y adapters and a 3-inch insulated piece of hose, and you can hook up into mine. And now you got heat. So don't worry about getting your heater there. Anyway, so back to that. So yeah, so this Blue Ribbon Coalition, I mean, they're fighting like tooth and nail. And so I was looking at their website, some current issues, and there's a really cool, what is it?
Michael, I'm offended that Ashley has no guns hanging up. It's because my office is temporarily the dining room. At some point, I'll be in the garage where all the fun stuff is. So
let's be honest, Michael. Do you really think it would be a smart idea to have Ashley? She can't even hold a damn chainsaw and make it work, much less a gun.
Hey, that was the first time using a chainsaw in Arizona. The fact that I
that told me all I need to know. We won't be shooting together.
It's been a while since I've been shooting, but I'm a decent shot.
Hey, Jennifer says y'all can use their heater. They're not going to use it Saturday night. Anyway.
Jennifer's also telling on me that there's no guns hanging anywhere in my house. No, they are put up.
Yeah, I got them in every corner and places that you can imagine. Anyway, so they've got this thing called Join the Dispersed Camping Access Alliance.
Okay.
To help protect dispersed camping. And they're big on this pushing, and it's a paid membership kind of thing. And that money gets put towards helping them fight legal fights towards, protecting these dispersed camping trips. Hey, funny story, something. Well, hold up just a minute. I guess, damn, this is just like Squirrel Haven tonight.
Squirrel.
Hey, funny story. I shot my dad uncle with one bullet.
I'm going to need to know this story. I need the whole story.
So, yeah, listen, Michael, we really need to talk about this because I am totally curious.
I need the story. I need to know what happened.
Jeff, Chad's got 2 of those heaters at the shop. You just need to pony up and buy one. I'm telling you, spend the extra money, buy once, and then not ever have to worry about it, dude.
But the reality is something that he mentioned. If we buy that and the Cricket is back up and running, are we ever going to use it?
Yeah.
But are we really?
Yeah.
Because the Cricket has the propane heater.
I get that. But at the same time, Jeff's going to want to go camping without you. For the love of God, he better want to go camping without you. And he's going to want to use that Gazelle tent, and he's going to need a heater. Or what if
I have been telling him to go camp. Take him away.
Well, if you've been trying to get rid of him and he's not going, then obviously, maybe Jeff and I need to have a talk. Maybe there's some names we can start calling Jeff that'll entice him to get out. But anyway, back to this Blue Ribbon Coalition before we did another squirrel when somebody talks about shooting their dad.
What? Michael already responded. His dad still has shrapnel coming out of his body. That was 30 years ago. I need more details.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is something that, you might want to go look at. It's Blue Ribbon Coalition, and it's a membership to get into their Dispersed Camping Alliance. All that money goes for the legal fees to help them, fight off these, groups or the states or whoever. I know I can't. I got to stop looking at the comments.
I need control of the comments. Okay. Michael's over here talking about camping is his nudie bar. So now I'm really afraid to go camping with Michael because all I can imagine is some naked person running around the campsite. And then Sierra, oh my God. Jennifer saying she sent Sean by himself to the last polar bear camp out, but he was up your butt the whole time. So
no, he wasn't. He came over and he hung out a few times, and we had some really good conversations and chilled around the campfire. But then, he was gone. He was out socializing and he was riding the trails, having a good time too. So yeah.
Okay. Jeff just says he got left alone temporarily at Big Iron, and we all saw what happened.
Yeah. Yeah. That was bad. Really bad.
Which part? The midriff shirts or
all of it.
Gummy drunken phase that we hit.
I decline to acknowledge any of the above. So anyway.
Oh my God, Mike.
All right, let's turn this. I tell you what, let's do. All right, here we go.
Just go to the comments. Just go to the comments.
No, it's not that way, Michael. Oh, Jesus. All right.
Okay.
Anyway.
I know that we talked about the trails closing last week.
You know what?
Full hour-long segment about it.
Just forget it. Everybody share with us tonight your most favorite funny thing that you ever had happen at camp. And obviously, or in Michael's case, out hunting. So right now he's the winner because he shot his dad and his uncle with the same bullet, which I'm trying to envision how that,
it's like that whole like Wanted, or is it Wanted, where Angelina Jolie's like the crazy sniper person. So there's that. I need to know that story. But we also mentioned at the end of last week's episode that we were going to talk about when you build out your rig, how it affects your gas mileage. And
we do need to talk about that. So we do
talk about that too.
Yeah, but anyway, but here's what I want. My point to all this was I really want everybody to go take a look at this Blue Ribbon Coalition.
Yes,
consider it, because I've done some checking on them, and they're really active and they're very passionate about what they're doing. Unlike some of the Tread Lightly's, which I can't stand Tread Lightly. Everybody knows. You know what? I can't stand Tread Lightly. I don't know, because
but the philosophy is good.
You know what? Their philosophy is common sense.
Well, I understand that, but the world. Do they have common sense?
Well, I'd like to think that at least this generation does. There's a lot of ones that are coming up. I got a couple in my house right now that I'm wondering whether or not they're even functional, alive sometimes. Amelia just gets in her own little world, and I'm like, hello.
Yeah, Gavin's in there doing that right now with his.
But for me, I won't put any effort, any money, anything to Tread Lightly, because I think they hide their money too much. There's no reason to pay people hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Oh,
why are you throwing stuff around?
I knocked the microphone over. I told you my cables were all twisted up earlier, and I just knocked it over. Sorry,
Good
guys.
Lord.
I know.
All right.
I need my office set back up my office set up in the garage.
Well, I mean, you can't get your camper built out, so how are you going to get your office?
Well, I have to set up the gym equipment, and then I got to get the desk in.
Look at this cat here. We hadn't seen him in a while.
Holy crap.
I mean, New Mexico Expeditions himself. And
that's right.
He's gotten so big that he doesn't have time for us small folks,
Whatever. Don't worry, Nicholas. I love you. He's just being hateful.
We need to have him back on the show. Anyway,
have him on the show.
So all right, let's change gears then. We'll talk about the building out, because
yes, because we're going to get Blue Ribbon Coalition on the show, and I've got another guest that I want to talk to you about at some point too.
Look, this is exactly what I'm talking about. It should be a mindset, not a moneymaker.
Agreed, 1,000%. But as we all know, common sense, regardless of the generation, is not everyone's strongest forte anymore.
It's not. But at the same time, when are people going to wake up and go, hey, wait a minute, before I give my money to an organization, should I look and see what they do? And you look at somebody like Tread Lightly, their principles are great. I get it. But so are Leave No Trace. And that was, they have a great rating with the Charity Navigator, which is the independent company that monitors all these, not-for-profits.
Mm-hmm.
Tread Lightly doesn't report all their earnings and what they pay everybody. They tend to hide that stuff. We found out they were paying their guys, hundreds of thousands of dollars to run an organization. And if you're passionate about something, I agree, a modest salary, if that's going to be your full-time job, is one thing. But really?
People don't know how to just do anything anymore. You have to hold their hand. I get what you're saying.
I know.
But, and I'm agreeing with Eli here, it is just one of those people are dumbasses at the same time.
It is. And Eli's right. The guy that took over the Tread Lightly was, I think his big claim to fame was he was one of those people that went into an organization and turned it around to make, lots of money. And that's how he made his money. Either way, here's what I'm saying. You do what you want to do your own research.
Mm-hmm.
For me, no tread lightly. And I mean, just period. I'm not doing tread lightly, but I will do Leave No Trace and this Blue Ribbon Coalition because they both seem really passionate about it and they're willing to put the money up to fight a lot of stuff. So, all right, switch gears. Michael has explained how he managed to shoot his dad and his uncle with the same bullet on a hunting trip. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but there is the word boom, and it hit gravel, and the bullet, peppered his dad and his uncle. So go read it in the comments because obviously this is going to be good for a laugh at camp at some point in time.
Oh, yes, this is going to be epic at camp one time. But
all right, so what was the message that you got about fuel mileage on vehicles?
So it actually wasn't about fuel mileage, but that's kind of where it rolled into. Yeah. So let me pull it back up. Hold on. We've had multiple conversations since then, so you got to give me a minute.
I slept since then.
I'm aware. You're a mess.
Yeah, we need to have Nicholas back on the show. It's been a while.
Nicholas, you're being called out, and you're going to have to arrange time either with me or Lee to have you come back on the show.
Yeah, do it with Ashley because she'll do another fucking thing.
You are so full of shit.
I'm just kidding. I got to beep all these bad words out. I'm trying to do better.
Why?
Because
why?
I was asked to.
Oh, who asked you to?
Felicia.
Okay, sorry.
Michael, how long you gonna let your hair grow? It's looking cute. Thanks, man.
It is looking cute.
Yeah, these are my new luscious locks. Mm-hmm. I don't know how long they're gonna grow, dude. I'll be honest. I was out working on the truck today, and the wind was blowing a little bit, and it was blowing in my face, and I was kind of getting aggravated. So it may not last much longer. Let's be honest.
Oh crap! It might have been in the group chat. We might be here for a while before I can
Okay, never mind. Just give us the gist of it. Come on, Lightning.
So, what? Hold on.
We got people standing by here, girl. Come on.
Hey, you know what? They are keeping their own entertainment going right now.
Well, yeah, everybody's probably reading Michael Gunn's
right.
Everyone's like, "Oh story shit!" About shooting his dad. It's so cool. Hey, you just never know what will happen on the show.
Basically, the gist is there's somebody that's out there talking crap about Overlanders and all of their crap that they have on their rigs.
Right.
I found it.
Right. Okay.
So about having stuff on the roof. Just how has having a roof rack, the rooftop tent, anything like that affecting your daily driving? How does it affect tipping when off-roading? I can say that with the 4Runner, when we first put the rooftop tent on it, I felt like the center of gravity was off for a while until I got used to it. And I think that's any vehicle. When you put a lift on it, it messes with things. The 4Runner now gets crap gas mileage. It gets about 11.5 miles to the gallon on the highway.
Dang, that's hard.
It's terrible. But I mean, we've got an aluminum front bumper. We've got the steel rear bumper with the tire carrier, the jerry can holder, which we've removed the jerry can holder and put on the high lift jack. Do you
even know how to use the high lift jack?
No, I have not used
You're
it.
A poser.
It's terrible.
Listen, everybody. Ashley is officially a poser. She has a high lift jack and doesn't know how to use it.
I don't know how to use it because Jeff and another buddy of ours has freaked me out so bad with these high lift jacks. I'm just terrified to use them. And it's probably not even as bad as it really is. But all I've heard of the horror stories, and we already know I'm accident prone. We've seen my daughter. It's just one of those.
She's an accident? She wasn't planned?
I said accident prone.
Oh.
Accident prone.
I needed to clarify that because I didn't want her to have a complex.
No, she's accident prone.
Poor girl.
She knows it. I threatened her to put her in a bubble more times than I can count. But we have the high lift jack because no standard jack is going to work on that 4Runner. So if a tire, stop it, Michael. If a tire pops just out on the trail,
The
We need to
comments
be able
are
to change
bad.
the title. You screwed up my
Oh,
kid
man.
so bad right now.
Yes,
it.
you're right. But you're also wrong.
Hmm.
I'd be willing to bet you that Chad has a jack at his shop.
Chad has everything,
A
but
bottle-
Chad doesn't wheel with me and carry in his entire store.
Well, listen, if you came to the campouts, you could see a lot of this stuff because he carries it with him. But he's got a bottle jack that is really neat, has a plate on it, and it has these extensions. I forget what it's called, but I can go to his website. You keep talking, I'll go
Okay,
find
well,
it.
at the time, that was not a thing when we bought the high lift jack.
But you don't know how to use the high lift jack.
I don't know how to use it, but that's not the point. Okay, I will learn how to use it as soon as I get over my fear of it.
Are you going to learn to use it before you need it or after you need it?
Hey, you know what? Sometimes
it's going to be like a trial by. It's going to be like a trial by fire kind of thing.
Some of the best way to learn things is trial by fire. That is sink or swim.
I'm not saying with a bottle jack is the best way to learn trial by fire because I mean there could be like an arm lost or a leg.
True. No, I will learn how to use it the right way.
Okay, it's called the Safe Jack Bottle Recovery Kit, and it has. Anyway, I'm gonna put the link in the comments for everybody so they know what I'm talking about.
Mike says I'm gonna die.
She's gonna die. Yeah. Yeah. Jeff. Jeff, here's the deal. I know Jeff. I know Jeff's listening. Jeff, let her use the bottle jack. If it takes her head off, make sure you got plenty of insurance money. And
I'm not worth as much as he is.
Oh Lord. Anyway, I posted a link to the bottle jack. You guys need this. You don't just you can use a scissor jack in the same sentence. Okay, Michael's either Michael Gonzalez. And I have to clarify which Michael. This is not Michael Hayden. This is Michael Gonzalez. Either he's drunk or he's high.
Or both.
Because normally he says a few things and then we don't hear much from him in this.
But he's also enjoying the chance of harassing the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Which you typically do. So now he has stepped up.
Don't chuck the tires first. Oh my God.
Lee.
Lucas.
Come on.
Lucas is like, can she even reach the top of a high lift?
I think so.
It just gets better.
I know. Y'all love every opportunity to harass me. It's the only reason why I'm on this show as a co-host is entertainment.
That was one of the best, Lucas. Thank you for, that was beer and six for Michael Gonzalez. Anyway, no, I think that, there's as a matter of fact, here's a pitch at the Moore Expo, April 19th and 20th.
Yes, coming up soon.
Our buddy Aaron Paris from Switchback Outdoor Safety is giving, I think, multiple classes on the proper use and using a high lift jack, and I think it's going to encompass like multiple ways to use it. So maybe you should just,
So we can video me figuring it out live as his guinea pig.
Ash needs a low lift jack. Oh boy. Everybody's on fire tonight after you, girl. I mean, they're just roasting. You know what? We should have retitled this Roasting Ashley. Yeah, Roasting Ashley.
That's all right.
That's all right. Geez, that's funny.
I can take it. That's all right. When all y'all see me in person, just know payback's coming.
I know, right? Well, one thing's for sure, we're not seeing you at the Polar Bear campouts.
We don't know that yet. There's still a chance that we can come this weekend.
You've turned into an underachiever, not an overachiever.
You can thank your boy for that one.
I may actually have to blame him. Anyway, so back to the topic was, when
you put your stuff on your rigs.
Yeah, how does it affect, the driving and maneuvering off road? Mm-hmm. I don't know that I noticed a little bit in the beginning, but I don't know. To me, it doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal.
And I think it's more of you have to get acclimated to your rig once you start adding stuff on. Like I said, with the 4Runner, her back end weighs so much now. If you're not feathering that brake and the gas when you're coming off of an incline, she's going backwards. Just like if you were, stuck in neutral or in a Lucas.
Lucas says he has a stepladder for Ashley.
You know what? When I drove the 4Runner all the time, there was one in the car because I couldn't reach some of the stuff on the molly panels.
Oh dear Lord.
Hey, I admit it. Okay, and I needed the step ladder to get on the bumper to get up the little bitty ladder up the back.
How tall are you now?
5'1.5", and I claim my half.
5. That technically qualifies you as a midget.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you qualify as a little person.
You know what? I am a little person. It doesn't matter.
5'1.5".
And a half.
We gotta make sure we gotta get the half in there.
Yeah, don't forget the half. Okay, I claim it, and I will until I die.
Oh my God, she's 5 foot. Don't lie. Oh wait, she's 4'11".
I will go over there right now to the ruler on the wall and prove it. I am 5'1.5".
Nobody believes you anyway. Yeah, as far as outfitting your rig, I don't know. I think I struggle more with just trying to get organized or stay organized.
Mm-hmm.
Although I could see where, well, here's a perfect example. The water tanks in it and the Alu cab. You start thinking about where it's at in the center of gravity. So I can see that because it'll slosh around and you'll feel it in one thing or another, which is why most campers and motorhomes, they put all their water tanks down low so that they're down in that low part of that center of gravity. But oh wait, 4'11" for a midget.
See, I'm taller than that. I do not qualify for a little person.
See, 4'11" is a legal midget height, runs in my family. Obviously runs in Ashley's too. Whoa. Okay, well, I'm going to take that one off the screen. I didn't realize what it said until I put it up.
Well, Mike Hayden earlier said, I don't need a step stool now because I got the Nissan.
Yeah.
So it's much lower to the ground.
But if Jeff puts a lift on it, then you're going back to the whole.
Right now, there is no lift option for that car. I have been looking. There's not a whole lot to do.
So Jeff, you see that? What about Z1 off-road? Don't they have anything?
I haven't looked at their stuff yet, but right now I have not found a single lift kit for the Pathfinder. So if anyone out there is watching and you can find me one for the 23 Pathfinder, y'all will be my hero because I can't find it. Jen says to call Chad with all dogs and see if he'd help me.
He might. Is it IFS front and back on that? I'm assuming it is. Independent front suspension, both front and back. It would have to be. Yeah. That's going to be a little more of a challenge to do a lift and all that on, but oh well.
Mike Hayden said that he thinks I can get pucks for it.
Probably. There's nothing on Z1. Anyway, Sarah won't let me touch hers, is what Michael said. I'm assuming he's talking about her Pathfinder.
Well, he said she's got a Pathfinder. She loves it.
Yeah, I know, but when he put this in there, it just says Sarah won't let me touch hers, and I'm thinking, okay, was he talking about the Pathfinder or something else?
Okay, I know what he's talking about. Don't worry, Mike, I got you.
I know.
I'm going to keep him straight.
I'm pulling a Michael Gonzalez tonight. Anyway,
that's this entire show has been harassing the hell out of me.
I know. So, was the 4Runner a big change when you put put all the stuff on it? Could you really tell?
It was. I really noticed it more with the rooftop tent than I did with anything else. And I think it's because it's set up so high. It wasn't a hard top. It was the soft top.
Yeah.
So it had such a high profile that, you really felt the wind resistance. You did feel the center of gravity, being slightly different, which I found interesting with it being as big as it was, taking up most of the roof. You wouldn't have thought it affected it that much, but it did.
You don't have there's not a rooftop tent on there now.
No, we sold the rooftop when we got the Cricket.
Got it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm still going to say that you should take the class at more on the high lift jacks because.
So you can go live while I'm making a fool of myself.
No, because I'd rather not. I mean, I hate to see Jeff try to raise those kids by himself because you were a ding dong.
Could you imagine?
They'd probably be they'd probably be some buck-ass wild kids.
Damn, that would be bad.
Jeff's throwing them food in the corner going, whatever you want. I'm just teasing. Yeah, so they'll have a class on that. You need to take it.
Okay, deal. I keep saying I'm going to take Aaron's classes when I'm at Moore, but I'm so busy running around talking to people, I never get a chance to.
Well, if you didn't catch the podcast last night and the show last night for Chris, the Momentum podcast, but we recorded it live. He mentioned that, Aaron is now 4IW, whatever it's called. I can't even remember the acronym now. But anyway, but they're also bringing like 4 other certified instructors in to do classes. So, and one of them is specifically on the high lift. Actually, they're going to have how to roll over a vehicle or recover a rolled over vehicle. So they're actually going to have a vehicle laid over on its side or top.
Oh, that's awesome.
And they're going to show you how to recover it.
That's great.
Ride it. So
Mike Hayden's threatening me that if something happens to me because I do stupid crap at the high lift jack, he's going to have to come back and do the show.
Michael can come back and do it with us anytime he wants.
He can.
But he won't because he's 3 hours behind us and it's too hard for him, which I completely understand.
Agreed. But he can still jump on anytime.
Yeah. I need to crash. Send me a second. Oh, hey, we always love patches, man.
Of course.
Hey, listen, hit us up, dude, so we can get you back on the show. And,
yes, please.
We'd love to visit with you.
Message me because apparently Lee's on, can't remember anything for more than 5 seconds.
Jennifer says Cheech and Chong. So the story behind that is she calls me Cheech. He gets called Chong, and Michael, meaning Michael. And apparently last year when we did the 5-day road trip to Moore, and we would go live periodically and do things. Apparently, I didn't realize this, but I guess Michael and I look like a bunch of homeless bums. So, which I mean, I guess looking back at it, it's quite possible that we did look like homeless bums because, we kind of sort of were. I did see another side of Michael that was funny because he was scared to death of something in the woods that turned out to be an armadillo, but he thought it was like some Marine sniper coming through the woods going to kill him.
No. Is that over at Goose Island?
No, that was down on the Mulberry, but yeah, Michael. Dude, that thing sounds big. That's a freaking armadillo. Anyway, gotta love him. All right. So, yes, there probably was 1 or 2 of those.
I'm sure there were several involved.
Anyway, so it was a good time. We had a blast. I wish he was here to do it again this year because we could do it, make it an annual tradition. But
there you go.
Anyway, he's having a good time and he's in a good place. So
he's taking some beautiful photos.
Do we still play the drinking game? It's been a while since we've done mandatory whiskey shots. Maybe what we'll do is we'll plan to do that next week. And we'll make Ashley do it. We'll play a radio chatter game, which for those of you that don't have this yet, this is the, let me get it up there.
I love that game.
This is a fun game. I brought it to camp with me last weekend and was going to get it out and play it, but it was just, there was so much going on. We never really had time, but, so maybe we'll do a radio chatter game with some whiskey shots and because Ashley and I still have to do the dad joke game.
I was hoping you forgot about that one.
No, I just, it's all about timing. So anywho.
Well, I got a drink that I want to try next week. So.
All right. Well.
And then I'm still trying to convince my mother-in-law to send me beer from Arizona.
She's sending you beer from Arizona.
I'm trying to convince her to. She's trying to figure out how to get it to me without breaking the law.
Is there laws there? Because a lot of states you can send it back and forth.
You can't from there.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe I should have considered that before I was sending oil fire to people.
I don't know.
I'm not going to say where.
I'm not asking. But have you seen the beer, the Widdle Waddle beer?
The Widdle Waddle?
The Widdle Waddle. Have you seen it?
The Widdle Waddle?
The Widdle Waddle.
Are you on something?
No, that is legitimately what it's called.
Widdle Waddle.
Widdle Waddle beer. And
I thought you were just having like a stroke or something.
No, so it's all off that TikTok quote of, you got your little bitty waddle
I don't
to
do
climb up on the
TikTok.
roof. Oh my God. Okay, well, those are forerunners know what I'm talking about. And yes, there's a beer called the Widdle, and it is brewed in Arizona. And I've got my mother-in-law to go get it for me.
When you say it, I can't keep a straight face.
I'm gonna find it. Hold on. I'm not joking.
Oh, bootlegging Arizona beer is worth it.
Hey, you know what? Gang up on my mother-in-law and tell her to send it
AJ
to me.
says that Purple Passion from Arizona.
I don't know what that is.
Is that like Mad Dog 2020 or something? I don't know.
I gotta find it. But my mother-in-law picked me up like 2 6-packs of it,
right,
and hasn't mailed it to me yet. So it's Goldwater Brewing Company, but that is the beer. That's the can. The Widdle.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
But I was like, is she okay? Is she having a stroke?
It is a
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for that.
So
it was like we were having a normal conversation, and the dialogue was adult, and then all of a sudden you went way
baby
over
talk.
here to this baby talk, and I'm like, holy crap, she's having a stroke.
I'm not having a stroke. I just really want to try this beer, and I'm ticked off because after she's gone to the brewery for me to pick it up, I found out like 2 weeks later they actually have a shirt too, and I'm like, damn it! Now I got to get her to go back and get me a shirt and send that with the beer. Or I'm going to have to drive to Phoenix to go get it.
So, well, you know what we could do? We
Make
could
a road trip and go to Phoenix.
We could orchestrate a plan. Just have her come up to Flagstaff for Expo West.
Okay.
And hand it off to you. And if you don't go, she can hand it off to me and I'll bring it back.
No, because you'll drink it just like you ate the pie.
I don't drink beer. I don't like beer. Beer's nasty.
I don't drink beer either, but I want to try this.
Yeah, I don't drink beer. It's just it's the nasty stuff. But anyway, I'd bring it back for you.
Okay.
And might hold it hostage. But,
shocker.
No, I'm just kidding.
You ate my pie.
No, listen.
You're never gonna let that. You're never gonna.
We're gonna clarify something.
No, you ate my pie.
I ate my pie. Your pie never got made.
The pie that was made was supposed to be mine.
No, there were 3 pies. There were 3 pies. Listen, I rank so much higher than you do. No. I'm so much higher on that food chain than you are.
No,
I always get a pie.
It was for my birthday.
But you're
not
listening to me. She was gonna make 3 pies, and when you said you weren't coming, she made 2 pies. One for Chad, one for me. Because the moment I pulled up at Chad's shop, he opens the back door and he turns around and he goes, I need to hand this to you. And he gave the pie to me. And
Chad, you sold me out.
No, that was my pie.
Okay, so Paul said he needs to go try that beer too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we could bring him.
I just say we do a road trip and we all just go to Phoenix and go get this beer.
Michael. Wait, where's my pie? Dude.
He ate it. That's where the pie is. It is in his belly.
But since Michael's been gone, I think I've had 2 pies. And tonight I finished the last piece of mine.
Dude, you couldn't even give me a slice?
No, probably wasn't gonna happen.
It's been 2 weeks. You've had plenty of time to offer to meet me to give me a slice of pie.
So?
That's bullcrap. Stingy.
No, it's not stingy. It's just thinking of me. It's thinking of me first.
Stingy.
That's not stingy.
Guys, everyone listening, should Lee have given me at least 1 slice of the pie that was supposed to be for my birthday?
Yeah. No.
Yeah. See, you even said yeah.
I'm not sharing my pecan pie.
You should have. Greedy, stingy.
I might be. You could call me greedy and stingy all day you want.
Michael's on my side because he's like, wow, just wow.
No, Michael's wow because he's not getting a pie. He's all the way in Alaska and he doesn't get them anymore.
But he's at least going to say you should have shared.
But listen, here's the deal. It's all about Chad and I. We get the pies.
No.
Nobody else gets them.
Chad, come on.
No.
This is not right.
Yeah. Hey, Mark's in the house, our buddy from Red Arc.
Hey, Mark, how are you?
Oh, fun fact, Mark has been in Vegas, and he went to the NASCAR Hall of Fame, I think, out there, and had his picture up on a billboard, talked about his favorite. I didn't post this on his Facebook page, but I now have an elevated, newfound respect for Mark because his favorite driver, one of them, was Dale Earnhardt Sr.
Okay.
And so you gained a ton of respect, man. And
like
then,
he had any more to gain, though.
Right. No, I know, right? He was already way up there. But he also, I guess he sold his big Harley and he's ordered him a new one. And he posted a picture of him on one like the one he ordered. And it is freaking pretty, man. I mean, it is pretty. What is this? Michael says he's down 37 pounds.
That's amazing. I'm sorry. Paul's comment just
Wait, we determined this past weekend that Widdle swinger sign for oh my god, it's in our new game. Oh boy! All right, guys.
I have a Widdle Waddle on the 4Runner.
Here it is. Here's the deal. This is Paul and Bethany. They're in the chat, but they have the Radio Chatter card game. I'm going to assume that they have a place on their website that you can sign up for their email newsletters or something. Go do it, because if they're going to do a Widdle Waddle, as you say it, then we need to be notified when that comes out.
You have to understand this whole Widdle Waddle thing. Like I've got a TikTok of Emma climbing up the Widdle Waddle when CBI installed it on the 4Runner at Moore 2 years ago. And it's all you got your Widdle Waddle, and you climb up on the roof in case you got to go to the river. And I mean, it's all this baby talk, and it's hilarious. But yes.
Is she talking or you talking baby talk?
No, it's some dude that rolled up on a 4Runner in a parking lot, and you can hear his window roll down, and he's making fun of it.
Are you sure that he was talking baby talk, or was this just a normal thing?
Oh God, I don't know. I hope it was baby talk for just a video.
I mean, because he could have very well. It could have just been how it is,
But I mean, if you go out on Okie Girl Overland TikTok, there is one of Emma climbing up it with that audio, so you guys can all hear what I'm talking about. But
no TikTok, please.
I'll just text it to you and make you listen to it.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Anyway, so yeah.
Mark says he's in Knoxville, Tennessee right now.
Yeah,
he needs to take a detour to Oklahoma.
Yeah, I begin to think that Mark doesn't like us as much as he leads us to believe he does, because he seems to go all the way around us, but he never comes to Oklahoma.
Oh, Mark, you just got thrown under the bus.
I'm sure he's fine. It's not gonna hurt his feelings any. I mean, even if he said, "Hey, I'm going to Chad's to Overland Attic, and I'm going to visit there," that would be close enough that we could take a road trip. Yeah, totally. We could take a road trip up there. But no, Mark's got to go all the way around the Midwest here, and he's got to hit every other place. He'll go to Dallas. He'll go to Vegas.
I'd go to Dallas to go meet him.
Well, I probably would too, to be honest. He's in Knoxville, he's in Atlanta, he's all these places. We don't get any of that love.
Jeff, Mark, we need help with the cricket. Come help so we can have a place to sleep.
Hey, Mark, I'm just going to go ahead and warn you now. Play sick. Do whatever you got to do, but
please, I am begging you, come help this man before I murder him. And he does it. We do end up on the first 48. Okay, we survived the house remodel, but we may not survive the cricket remodel.
Just remember, you're the one that said I do.
This is true. Hey, wait, he says he has a quick visit. Mark says he's got a quick trip to Oklahoma. What part?
Wait, you mean like tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It is.
How you doing, Sparky?
I'll tell you when we get on the show. I'm doing. Wait, hold up. My Widdle Waddle isn't going to the top.
It's not going to the top.
I hate you.
Just wait until I finally get the Widdle Waddle beer.
Yeah, there you go. So Mark's coming to Oklahoma on Thursday. Where is he going to go? That's the
first half of my day on Thursday, I'm stuck at home because we got the
dude. I can do I told Mark if he'd ever come to Oklahoma and hang out at least long enough, I'd take him out and let him shoot some big, guns and things like that.
Oh shit! Run!
What are you kidding me? He would have a ball.
Okay, if you are anything like if you're shooting with you is anything like flying with you, I'd be afraid.
Don't be afraid. Hey, I could take him flying.
Don't do it, Mark. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah, no kidding. It'd be fun. We'd have a good time. Take him for $100 hamburger run somewhere. Anyway, yeah, I guess we've just somehow or another managed to make it through an hour without really staying on the trail topic. But
we did not stay on any topic tonight.
No, it was all over the place. It was Michael Gonzalez's fault, actually. I think it was him.
Well, and then me and the Widdle at us.
The Widdle at us.
Mm-hmm.
Mark would probably like that beer.
Maybe.
I love that, but he's got okay. But the question is, where are you going in Oklahoma?
Right, then we can come find you.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna be in Tulsa, or or what? No, he's probably.
I'm assuming he's gonna be in Oklahoma City.
Probably Oklahoma City.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got to drive to
Houston. That's a long drive.
Oh wait, to Houston from Dallas on Friday.
Oh, so he's had a layover or something.
Yeah, he's got a busy schedule, man. Well, if you're going to Houston, you need to go by and see our buddy Theo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tell him we said hi.
Yeah, go see him. If you're going to be anywhere in Oklahoma just long enough, maybe, some of your long lost American friends would come see you, but,
Jeff will bring you the cricket to help him.
Jeez. Mark, don't even just get that out of your head. That ain't going to happen.
I couldn't help it. He literally has painter's tape around all the wires as to what they go to, and it's just in a big wad.
Well, like I said, you said I do. You agreed to that. Just remember, you got nobody to blame but yourself.
I know.
So anyway, you'll get it all back together. I got to get with Mark anyway because I have a project and I need.
Oh, yes. Please.
I got a big project I really need to talk to Mark about to see if he's got some ideas because he's like a genius when it comes to this stuff. So anyway,
Paul says he's going to send me a sneak peek of the new game and the little Waddle part.
Well, obviously I don't rank high enough, Paul.
No, because you don't understand the Widdle Waddle.
I know. Just giving you a hard time. All right.
Please send it to me. Please.
Please. Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. And for those of you that might be just catching this on the tail end, I'm going to go ahead and highly suggest that you go back through and see the comments and watch the show and listen to it because that was pretty epic tonight.
I'm concerned as to what your AI configuration is going to pull out for quotes.
Yeah, the AI is going to be good on the quote stuff. So if you want to see some of the other stuff that we've done that I've used my AI with that I've trained, head over to Overland Podcast, the Overland Podcast Network, or Overland Podcast Network, I should say, .com. And you'll see all the shows that we host. And you can click on our Overland Radio show, and then you can look in the episodes and you can look down through, and there's show quotes and notes, and all this stuff is AI generated. And there's mistakes in it because I just don't care.
You are so messed up. Yes, he sent it to me. I just got it. I'm not sharing it with you.
I'm totally feeling left out now. No, I'm just kidding. It's okay.
Oh yeah, I got it. As soon as we get off here, I'm going to watch it.
Let's ask AI tonight what they think about Ashley.
Oh Lord, please don't. End the show now. Nobody wants to hear this. They're going to say she needs to be put in a padded room. What?
All it came back and just said dumbass in quotes.
No, that's what you're saying. That's not what AI is saying.
I'm just kidding. It didn't. It says you're sharing a lighthearted moment, but I need more context.
Awesome.
No, it's funny. All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining us. Thanks to our sponsors, Overland Attic, Midland Radios, and Rugged Bound. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for joining for the night of shenanigans, because nothing went according to plan.
Nah, this is supposed to be a whole thing about this Blue Ribbon Coalition, and yeah, it just took a turn to the everything else.
We just need to have them come on.
I know, and I'm working on it, but I think what happened is Michael Gonzalez jumped in there, and I'm not sure what he was doing, if it was mushrooms or I'm not sure, but whatever it was, man. When you post a comment that says I shot my dad and my uncle with the same bullet by accident, everything just kind of comes to a screeching halt, and you got to know more.
Yep.
We're
totally going to blame Michael Gonzalez for this.
Yeah. So anyway, much love to everybody. Thanks a lot. Go leave us a review on the iTunes and all that. We really appreciate it. All the other stuff I don't normally like to ask, but hey, go follow us on YouTube and Facebook and all that good jazz. And yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell you.
What? I'm scared.
So I'm working on a new app.
Mm-hmm.
And I just paid the license fee to the BMI Music. So
really,
we will be streaming music.
That's exciting.
Yeah. And in between the music, we're going to have some shows that, are replaying our shows, but we'll have a new app where you can listen to our podcasts. You can listen to the shows. You can interact on social media with us. It'll do push notifications, so you'll know when we go live. And then we'll start broadcasting back on the app again as well. So not only will the show be live video here, but it'll also be on the app while you're driving down the road. And then I'm working on some AI stuff for the radio to do some. I'm going to make a AI DJ. That way we don't need anybody else. Ashley's like, whatever, I don't care.
You and your AI stuff. Oh my gosh. But Paul, if you're still listening, I'm getting ready to watch this video here in a minute, and I will message you back here shortly.
That's all she cares about now.
Dude, it's about a little Waddle, and I got to figure out what's going on now.
All right. Everybody have a wonderful night. Thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate every one of you. We'll see you next week. Yes. Thanks, Ashley, for all the entertainment.
Of course. Anytime. Bye, guys.